At the lower right-hand corner of your design screen, a grade of A, B, C, or D is given to designs opened or inserted into BERNINA Embroidery Software. This grade doesn't mean the design is good, bad, or better than any other design, but it does tell you what you can do to that design. We're going to look at a downloaded design to see what happens with the different types of design grades. This design is a pure art file that was created and saved in BERNINA Embroidery Software, and notice the grade A that is in the lower right hand corner. These files contain complete design information in a single file. Outlines, properties such as pull compensation, stitch type, thread colors, a picture, and comments are included. This format contains all the information necessary for stitching and modifying a design. Grade A files provide 100% perfect rescaling and transformation. Now, notice the stitch count of the design, 5,384. I'm going to select the design and increase it to 150%. Notice that the fancy fill is intact, and the design has increased significantly in stitch count, 10,255. So the design doesn't lose integrity even when increasing the size this much. Now remember, just because you buy an art format doesn't mean that it's a pure art design. It has to be created in BERNINA Embroidery Software, not created in another software and then saved as an art file. Grade B designs are read from an outline format such as Great Notions and then saved in art format. You won't see too many of these designs unless you have OESD design packs numbered prior to 11,397. Design packs created after that pack number by OESD are now pure art designs. Grade B designs are more reliable than grade C and D when editing the design because they contain most of the design information and they can recalculate the stitches. Grade C and D designs are both stitch-based designs and contain information about stitch coordinates and machine functions, but they do not contain outline or stitch type information. They may or may not contain color information, like you'll see in this design. That is why some designs open as weird colors and you will have to select appropriate thread colors, and this is because they are missing the thread color information. If you resize these types of designs enough so that stitches have to be recalculated, there may be significant differences from the original stitches. And the type of difference depends on how you open these designs. So we're going to take this same design, the first design, and I'm going to open it in EXP format first as a grade C design. You'll click on Options and select Convert Stitches into Object Shapes and then open the design. And you will see that this design is a grade C. Grade C designs are read from stitch files, and the stitches have been converted to objects. These designs do have some limitations when rescaling, and it is recommended that the designs not be rescaled over 10%. So I'm going to select this design and change it to 150% like we did the pure art file, and you can see some of the limitations of rescaling this type of design. If there are fancy fills present, you're going to lose the fancy fill. Notice that the stitch count has increased some, but not like the pure art file. Now, another way to open these types of designs is to open it as a grade D. Again, we'll go into options, but this time leave stitches as individual stitches. And when this type of design is opened, it is now a grade D design. I'm going to take that design and I'm going to increase it 150%. Grade D designs are also read from stitch files, but the stitches have not been converted to objects. With these designs, the stitch count does not change, and you can see that the density is severely affected, even though the fancy fill appears fine. These designs should not be scaled more than 5%. If the design has a fancy fill, it is not lost, but density is sacrificed. So knowing how these design grades work will help you make decisions about how you can resize designs.